there, and welcome to the Top Tenor Show. I'm Liv.
And I'm James. Here on the Top Tenors, we share and create our personal top 10s across all avenues of gaming.
We've debated and analyzed each other's picks to create the ultimate top 10 list. At the end, we will tally up our picks to see who comes out victorious with more choices on the final list.
Our topic today is top 10 iconic video game characters. Let's dive into our list and see if your favorite made it. Starting off with number 10 is Earthworm Jim. He's a pretty groovy guy. This character burst onto the scene for Sega and Nintendo back in 1994. He hit the ground running and he never looked back. This anthropomorphic platformer was on fire with Sega's edginess back in the 90s, and we even got a really cool TV show to boot. There have been 4 games in the franchise, and the edginess of the 90s and Sega, it was on full display when you dove into Earthworm Jim as a game. And when you think of characters breaking that Mario or Sonic mold, because that was the 90s, no one did it better than Earthworm Jim. Again, he was a groovy guy.
At number 9, we decided on Crash Bandicoot. With his signature look, jean shorts and sneakers, Crash Bandicoot made simpler styles look cool. Releasing in 1996, Crash Bandicoot has 23 games in its franchise, with new titles releasing to this day. Famous for the Crash Bandicoot platformer games, there are also spin-offs like the go-kart racing or party games as well. What can't this cute Bandicoot do? We would be remiss to not include Crash on our list. Number 8 on our list is Kirby. Many people love him for his adorable appearance. People cannot get enough of Kirby, as he has made appearances in other video games outside of the Kirby mainline games. Kirby is my favorite character in Super Smash Bros. Kirby's popularity has resulted in the production of several manga and comic adaptations. If you're lucky enough to travel to Japan, you can eat at the Kirby Cafe. We had to include Kirby on this list as he is iconic all over the world.
So, 7th on our list is Mega Man. And when it comes to longevity, few have as storied a history as the iconic Mega Man. He made his debut in 1987. And fun fact, the creator issued to the artist a challenge. Hey, I need artwork for my game. Horrible artwork, probably the worst ever, because he only had 24 hours to make it. But somehow the franchise survived, and it has spawned 130 games across practically every platform known to man, including an early 90s cartoon. And if you watched it, you'll remember he was a super fighting robot. And then we even got even better because we got his spin-offs of Mega Man X, Mega Man Battle Network, and Mega Man Star Force. He's honestly one of the most prominent characters in video game history. Heck, he's even in Super Smash Bros. And you know, if you made it there, you make it anywhere. The addictive gameplay loop of defeating one boss to acquire the weakness of another boss is going to have you coming back for hours on end. The best part though? Capcom released collections of all the titles in the franchise across modern consoles, so new and old gamers can experience the greatness that is Mega Man.
At number 6, we've selected Kratos from God of War. God of War first released on the PlayStation 2 in 2005, with multiple games following suit. God of War has several adaptations such as comics, novels, and a TV show on the way. Switching the focus from Greek to Norse mythology, God of War keeps things fresh. The evolution of Kratos over the years has been incredible, and that's why we had to include him on our list.
When you think of somebody that is iconic, gotta give it to Kratos. Sorry, I had to steal a little bit of Liv's thunder because we all know the line. Boy.
Most iconic line, and also most popular line said in that game. Sliding into the 5th spot is Master Chief from Halo. Halo is a flagship title as an Xbox exclusive. Halo first released in 2001 with a grand total of 16 games to date. There is also a TV show ongoing as well. Master Chief's outfit is iconic and is arguably Xbox's most recognizable character of all time.
If you've been to conventions, if you've been to video game awards, there's always somebody dressed as Master Chief. And honestly, without Halo, we would not have gotten one of the funniest and longest running internet comedies there is in Red versus Blue. It's over the top, hilarious sketch comedy that's animated, and it'll keep you coming back more and more. So I got to give a big shout out to Master Chief on that one. Now, number 4, he's speeding onto the scene, and it's none other than Sonic the Hedgehog. He burst onto the scene in 1991, and he honestly hasn't ever looked back. Over the course of 33 years, we have gotten 149 games, 12 different movies and TV shows, including one basically an anime, which was insane. And we have been able to enjoy this hedgehog go fast, eat chili dogs, and outwit Dr. Robotnik over that time. And we got to give a big shout out to Jim Carrey. Best choice ever for Robotnik. And what makes Sonic really cool is over the years as gaming has evolved, so too did the speed of which you can enjoy playing a Sonic game. We've even gotten Sonic in an open world environment in Sonic Frontiers, and it kind of shows that as gaming evolves, Sonic is going to continue to evolve as well. And we're always going to have that fast, energetic, often silly hedgehog to enjoy across all forms of media. Sonic 3 is coming out, so hopefully you get to go see that in theaters. So if you want to enjoy your platforming in a whole new way and kick Mario to the curb a little bit, check out the fast-paced platforming action that no one does better than Sonic.
James, I wouldn't say you're kicking Mario to the curb, as Mario is actually number 3 on our list. Mario is undeniably one of the most iconic characters of all time, with over 200 games and 3 movies, with more on the way. Mario first released in 1981 and still has video games releasing, as he is a staple franchise character for Nintendo. Mario even has his own theme parks now. Even non-gamers are able to identify who Mario is because he's just that iconic in pop culture. As much as we all love and appreciate Mario, we've only ranked 2 other characters higher on our list.
Now, before we can go into these other characters, sorry, Liv, got you there. We, and by we, I mean me, because we don't have a lot of subscribers yet. Actually, we have none. This is our first video, everybody. I want to hear your best wahoo! Because if you've played Mario, you know that phrase. Let's hear it. Come on, Liv. No pressure now.
Oh, no pressure at all. Yahoo!
Hey, I'll take it. And respect to Mario for you.
I did my best. Not a voice actor. Coming in at number 2, even though this character is my number 1, is Lara Croft from the Tomb Raider series. Lara Croft debuted in 1996, and the franchise is still going strong today. There have been 19 games, 51 comic issues, 3 movies, and an anime on the way. What makes Lara Croft so captivating? She is a strong, independent woman who doesn't need nobody else. She goes around the world and she takes on all the bad guys, single-handedly almost. There's no enemy too big or too strong for her. Lara Croft paved the way for future lead female protagonists in video games, such as Chloe Frazer from Uncharted and Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn. Lara Croft is one of my favorite characters, and I can't wait to see more from the Tomb Raider franchise in the future.
And let's not forget, Liv mentioned movies. I got to give a shout out to Liv's character because Angelina Jolie got to be Lara Croft. And when you think of a take no prisoner, don't need nobody else person, no other actress could have pulled that off. What do you think?
Oh yeah, she did a great job.
So that leaves us with our number 1 pick. And at the top of our list is none other than Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy. Cloud first appeared in the original Final Fantasy VII back in 1997, and ever since then, he's become one with pop culture, RPGs, and gamers as a whole. This troubled soldier embarks on a grand journey to essentially save the planet, stop Sephiroth from destroying it, and along the way, we get some of the most iconic and powerful moments in gaming history. If you haven't seen what happens at the when Aerith dies, get a tissue ready. And well, also if you haven't, please go play that so you can enjoy that moment as well. Now, with the success of the original game, we even got to see him spawn his own Final Fantasy fighter on the PSP. We've got one of the best animated movies of all time in Final Fantasy Advent Children. He's a character in Super Smash Bros., one of the best sword fighters in the game. And here recently, gamers both new and old got to re-experience the reimagined story in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Nostalgia's high right now in the gaming world, so it's pretty amazing that gamers new and old can dive back into this world and experience the story, honestly, as it should have been told back in the day. And I know that's going to get me a lot of fire, but I'm saying it. It's my hill to die on. So when it comes to an iconic character that has transcended gaming and is known worldwide, there's few that can do it better than Cloud Strife. In fact, it's probably those other 9 people we mentioned that are also as iconic as him. But there had to be a number 1, and that was Cloud.
And that's our top 10 video game characters list. So let's tally it up. We had 2 joint picks on this list, which were Mario and Sonic, because of course. But ultimately, I had 5, and James only had 3. What do you have to say about that?
I may have lost the war, but I won the battle because number 1 was my guy. And it's okay. Next episode, I'm taking that home.
Behind the scenes, he really had to try to convince me that Lara Croft wasn't number 1. And to be honest, I should get extra points for allowing that to happen. I was the bigger person. I digress. What did you make of our top 10 iconic video game characters list? Let us know in the comments. Is James right putting Cloud above Lara Croft? I don't really think so. So if you want to back me up, put it in the comments. Also, let us know if you have a topic or idea for a future episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Top 10ers podcast. Tune in next time as we will discuss our top 10 indie games.